act like you're not like it. You know I'm down with you the nicest. Nobody touch me in a right this. Nobody touch me in a cry.
Hey, what's up guys, it's BarbaraBeauté and I'm back with another video. This one is going to be like a quick 10-minute face look type of thing, and I gave you 2 lip options. It's going to be for those of you who don't have a lot of time in the morning, for those of you who are mommies, college students, people who are always late. So guys, make sure you check in the upper right hand corner for any videos that you may have missed. It's going to be in a little eye right here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, boys and girls, so the first thing you want to do when you're like in a rush is like prime your face. The primer I'll be using is the Urban Decay Skindinavia De-Slick Oil Control Primer. It's really easy because it has a little spray tip and you just spray it all over your face. The next thing I do is I take my Becca Ever Matte and Poreless primer and I use that only on my forehead and my nose because that's where it gets the most oily. And as all of that is drying and setting in, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm probably just gonna speed through this part because I do plan on doing an eyebrow tutorial soon. The pencil I use is the Bonne Belle Eye Define in the color Espresso, and it's very essential to use a pencil when you're in a rush because if you're using a gel, you have to get a brush, a separate brush, dip into a gel, put it on, blend it. It's too much. So that's what I'm gonna use to fill in my eyebrows, and then I'm just gonna brush them in with this Eco Tools spoolie. Okay, so what I've been doing as of late to clean up my eyebrows is using my LA Girl Pro Conceal. The color I use is the color Toffee, and I just use the applicator to clean it up, and then I blend it with my Bdellium Tools 714 flat brush. So what I like to do is, since I'm not going to be wearing foundations, I'm going to take my NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer in the color Nutmeg in that same flat definer brush, just to go on any blemishes that bother me. I mean, I have blemishes that don't bother me, so you can do whatever area bothers you. I'm just going to put it on there and then blend it with my finger. Next, what I always do is set my eyelids because they get so oily. I'm going to use my Real Techniques contour brush and my face powder, my L'Oreal True Match in the color C8. I'm just going to dust that powder all over my eyelids just so they don't look oily. And you can see the difference from one eyelid to the other one. Then what I like to do is go ahead and just put some mascara on just to open up my eyes and just give my eyes some type of life. And I'm going to use my L'Oreal Telescopic as per usual in the color black. Alright, now this is where the real key component comes in. You're going to take your concealer. The one I'm using is the L'Oreal True Match Corrector in the color Medium Deep. And I like this as like an everyday concealer because it's fairly creamy and just light and easy to use. I'm just going to hit the high points of my face, my under eyes, my nose, my chin, and maybe my forehead just to even it out. And blending with my fingers. Then you just want to take your stippling brush. This is my Real Technique stippling brush, and you just want to blend the edges out. And you can see that that just really just made my face more alive, you know? And it's as if you put in a lot of work and effort into your face when you really do it. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and set it like I always do with my Real Technique sponge and my Fit Me powder in the color 355. I'm just gonna set my under eyes, nowhere else. At this point, you can go ahead and set your entire face. Well, not set it, but just put powder on your entire face. I'm gonna use my True Match and my Real Techniques powder brush, just to make sure everything is even. And I'm definitely going to focus on my forehead. And you'll definitely want to bring that down. Now, if I have time, I will go in with my bronzer or contour powder. I'm going to use my Black Radiance powder in the color Mocha with my Real Techniques contour brush, just to go over the perimeters of my face and give it some color. Yeah, I'm going to switch over. Double for blush and contour. And give it a brush through. I'm going to use my Betty Lou that I showed you in my last tutorial, my glowy skin tutorial. We'll link that right here. And this one is like a natural, everyday glow that goes with my skin tone. Perfect for dark skin. Last but not least, I like to put some type of gloss or something on my lips, and what I like to use is my NYX Butter Gloss, and this is my favorite lip gloss, and the color is Tiramisu. Love it, love it, love it. And I always use a brown lip liner. Use any brown lip liner.
But I wake up and like nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work.